Most people don't wake up one day and decide they want to be an expense report magnate. I started programming when I was 6, got into computer graphics, ultimately came out to Silicon Valley around 2000, worked in a long list of startups, but one thing led to another and eventually started Expensify. So my first foray into expense reports was actually my last company. I went on a business trip with 6 other people, and everyone dreaded their expense reports so much I decided to offer to buy everyone's receipts for 80 cents on the dollar. The idea of making this big return when I got back home. In the end, what I really had was an enormous pile of receipts that I spent weeks just going through this single expense report. It's awful. It's a terrible experience. You gather all these receipts together for $1 each. You pull out a glue stick. It's like the last time I used a glue stick was kindergarten. Business travel should be something cool. It should be glamorous. It should be fun. But as a high-paid business person, this is just the worst use of your time you can possibly imagine. Starting Expensify, I realized that we can just do the whole business travel experience much better. No more time spent tracking receipts. You don't have to stuff them in your pocket. And so really what we want to do is just give you that time back, and such that when you get home, that you're home and you're done. The way that we do that is basically by just automating your whole business trip. We'll import your expenses directly from your credit card. We'll scan your receipts just with a mobile phone. Basically, we'll handle the entire process for you. We've got about 100 employees around the world, 50 here in San Francisco. We've got offices here in Michigan, London. We've got about 6,000 customers. We have venture-backed and been growing profitable company for years. Expensify today, I would say, is a third-generation app. It's fully automated, but I would say really my dream is really to get to what I would call sort of fourth generation. Basically trying to get away from the data entry entirely, such that we just anticipate your needs and do it for you. Because really, expense reporting tells us so much about your life, about your business needs, about what you're going to do, where you've been. To give an example, we just launched a feature where when you land at an airport, if we see where your hotel is, we'll just pick you up in an Uber and take you there. It's like we don't have to wait for you to request Uber, we can just do it for you. In fact, we know the city better than you do because you probably just landed someplace you've never been before. So we can really not just automate your expense report, but automate the entire business trip itself. Yes, it's about business. Yes, it's about travel. At the end of the day, I think Expensify is really about time. We can't give you more time in the day, but we can give you more of that time to spend on things you love.